Hi, I'm Dan Norris and I'm Metro Mayor for the West of England. I'm here in Brislington in Bristol. So most people know that Bristol is a very creative place and lots of arts and other fantastic things going on. And they also know it's got a strong industrial heritage too. But what they don't know is great places like where I am now in Brislington, where they bring those things together. And I'm going to go around with Johnny Palmer, who's an acquaintance of mine, who's going to tell me more about this initiative and all the things he's doing that are fantastic for our city and the wider region. Tell me, Johnny, tell me a little bit about this site.
Right, so industrial estates are where the real juice of the economy happens. People taking stuff in through these gates, making them better, sending them back out again. Real jobs, tangible value creation. A lot of businesses that aren't necessarily making loads of money either. We do what we do because we love it, fundamentally. A lot of passion in these places.
So I've moved inside of Pitch HQ and I'm surrounded by batteries. It's a bit like a James Bond set. So I'm going to ask Johnny, what's going on here?
This is our power station, and it was triggered by the energy prices going through the roof, which is a failure on our national government, sadly. But we had the opportunity to invest in kit that means we can produce our own power. We managed to get our hands on a whole pile of ex-industrial backup batteries. These ones here, they're at the end of their life. Bought a whole load of them, found the good ones, and made a really, really nice battery system. So end of life, zero emission, zero resources, because they're all being dumped anyway. So this company at One Skyline Park doesn't have an energy bill anymore, and except for a couple of weeks in January, we're basically off grid. So an exemplar of renewable power in action, saving money, driving jobs, and solving the energy crisis too. I want people to come around here and copy everything. Come on over, I'll show you everything. I'll give you the schematics, I'll show you the supply chain, copy what we've done.
So Johnny, you obviously didn't have all this tech when you moved in here. Tell me how you made that transition to this amazing system.
Sure, so you can't just go building a power station like this. We got annoyed as an events company with diesel generators, unreliable, noisy, high cost to run. So we thought, let's make our own. So we built these things called solar cell systems, which is batteries and inverters, which we power events from. So this little bit of experimentation here enables to do things at literally industrial scale.
Now, there are some amazing events companies right around the country, but Bristol is a particularly good place to be an events company. And I'm looking at some of the kit you got is just incredible. You're clearly leading the pack. Tell me a bit more about that.
Yeah, so Pitch is an audio-visual event production company that creates experiences and shares messages. That could be anything from a Christmas light trail through to a big company's AGM. In this place, they've got sound, lighting, rigging, staging, power, fabrication, large format prints, content creation, and that helps people deliver messages all over the UK and sometimes Western Europe even. Bristol's a great hub for this. Space is relatively affordable compared to London. We have access to the cash of London and our national links from Bristol. Despite the fact we are west, we do actually capture a lot of the country from this place. So Bristol's a great hub for so many events companies, not just Pitch.
So Johnny, this is one of the most exciting things I've seen in a long time, this fantastic aircraft, which I think is a Boeing, you said. Tell me a bit more about it, because of course this region has got a great history of aircraft manufacture.
Absolutely. I heard about Kemble Airfields, which is, I think, Gloucestershire.
It is.
And they strip down the old aircraft and sell off the bits, but the fuselages have little value. So I go up there and I see this beautiful beast, and I had a chat with the guy that was selling it. We aligned a deal. I came back and I got full planning permission for this to be here on the site, Skyline Park. Yeah. Bristol City Council agrees, and now that aeroplane is its own actual address, like a proper legitimate building.
Yeah. Well, it's great to hear, because Bristol gets a lot of criticism, as do all councils, for all sorts of things, but it's great to hear when they're doing things that are progressive and radical and important to our local economy and helping it boom. So Johnny, you've got a sound acoustic studio here. I think is that the way to describe it? Tell me a bit more about it. It's I can hear the difference.
Yeah,
the way.
It's a soundstage. So if you imagine you watch a TV show and they're all like sitting in an office or a living room, they might not be. It might be a place like this where they've built a TV set in a warehouse. And this is here to serve the audience of people that make TV shows or nature documentaries in Bristol, which there's a lot more of than people realise.
So it's fantastic that you're going to meet some of that need.
That's it.
Because there's great demand.
Yep, so getting relatively old warehouses, kitting them out to a really high acoustic and technical spec, and hoping to serve the creative communities more and get more cool, buzzing, exciting stuff happening around here.
I've had a fantastic visit here today to the Skyline Park, and it's amazing to see the combination of creativity and innovation dovetailing together to do some amazing things. This is a busy place, but it's because some very smart and creative people are bringing together all their skills and creating something even better. So keep it up. Great beacon for what we need to do, not just in the west of England, but right across the UK.